great Steve Ignat. God damn it, I was the one that set up the microphone. So I'm going to do, a friend of mine, first of all, you know what, thank you very much for coming on. I'm going to go through a start to actually see all you folks. I'm going to try not to rely on that. I'm not going to use that for a crutch. You know, because it was a mild stroke, so. Yeah, it didn't affect me so bad. I mean, the first, 2 nights? I think 2 nights I could. These are my folks, everybody. You look at that. First time I've ever been to one of my shows, and I'm really happy that a lot of my friends have come. A lot of people come to see Carson, and you're wonderful people. Thank you for coming out. What the hell was I just saying? Oh, 2 nights. Like 2 nights I couldn't fucking move this side of my body. Like I'm done. Fucking and I couldn't fucking do shit. Like, yeah, laying in bed and you're like, okay, I can't talk either. I couldn't talk, so I'm like, I wanna communicate, and so give me a pad and pen, you know, as best I could say it. And then I get a pad and pen. They give me a pad and pen, and I couldn't fucking write. Now I can't communicate at all. So all I have for the first couple of nights is time to think. You have time to think, which you don't normally have in everyday life, do you?
That's right.
I mean, you don't. You have to work. You go to work, you do your 40 hours or whatever the fuck you do, and then you go home and you spend what little time you have making sure everything is just right so that you can go home or you can go to sleep. Right? That's what you got. What's that worth? Fucking nothing. That's worth nothing. Like, I want to live, and having a stroke has made it so that I don't actually have to go to work, and I get a paycheck now. It's kind of, I mean, it's not, it's less, so it's a lot less. But yeah, hey, they're dying. Keep that one for later. You know they add up, right? Pennies and dimes. Goddamn, so many wonderful people here tonight. Give it up for all the other comedians that are here. And Andrew, actually, like last minute, I'm glad you came out. But then 2 other comedians came out who were great comedians who I would have had, but then I thought, well, shit, then I'm going to need
We have to support you.
Well, I thank you very much for it. This is Brad Stewart, and there's James Lindsay. Wonderful comedian. Yes, look at him. Yes. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to try and rely too much. I'm not going to be use a stroke as a crutch. But I am going to tell you about it. A lot of people would say that having a crutch, or you got it. It was only one. Thank you. A lot of people would say that having a stroke is a disadvantage. I mean, you got to go through a lot of rehabilitation, and you did. I did. I honestly, too much fucking rehab, because rehab like isn't in my vocabulary. Yeah. Maybe it was more than one. I'm not sure. I dig it though. It's Christmas kind of thing. Christmas in June. I like it. But I'm not going to rely too much on. What was I saying about the stroke? See, this is dysphagia, or no, aphasia. This is what I'm having is aphasia. If you'd ever seen me before on stage, you know that I just forget shit anyway. But now I have a fucking excuse. A friend of mine told me that I should use one of his methods. it's one of his tactics, and he's in sales. And he says, Steve, okay, this is what they teach you in the sales class that I heard. Like, you gotta tell them what you're gonna do, and then you do what you're gonna do, and then you go and tell them what you did. And that is the formula for success. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you a joke. So, there's two guys, they walk into a bar, and one of them had to go to the hospital because he had a stroke. I just told you a joke. Yeah, what do you think of that? It's gonna work. Yeah, this is the first time for that bit. First time. There's a lot of firsts tonight. This is the first time I've. Neat thing about, like, well, there's so many people out here. What is it, like 100 people? There's 100 people, right? Yeah, 100 people? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention stroke, the double vision. So there are two of all of you. And this, yeah, I like it. I dig it. So, having a stroke, the medication, I found out that the medication that they put me on doesn't, or it kind of takes some away from me. It wasn't the stroke so much that is making me weak and maybe a little off-center. Off-center, that was a bad choice of words. I am off-center. I'm a comedian. I just get up here and tell people, like, they expect people to joke or laugh and shit. Which is, what can they do? Oh yeah, some people make a living doing that. That's right, Brad. Yeah. I will never be able to make a good look. Hey. See, there, I'll use the excuse again, vision. I just forgot what I was going to say, yeah. I don't shave. I don't have the energy really to shave so much. I don't, and it's become lower on my priorities. You know, not really. I just have that as an excuse too. So, it works for that and shower. Sorry about that, Lisa. I'm a single dad. Thank you. Yeah, really, I fucked some girl that I shouldn't have. She wasn't happy with me. Hey, we split on amicable. I mean, everything's cool, you know. We get along. After the really long bout of fights, I think, and then, which happens, you know. But as long as the kid's cool, I worry about things though. I worry about what he will take over to her house in terms of like what he says. Some of the things that he says are a little scary. Just what he might pick up from my house, because I've heard some of the shit that he bought from there. You know, he brings home stuff. One day, we're sitting in the living room, and I get up to go to the bathroom. And he follows me around, you know, because he's a kid. He's little and impressionable. So he follows me into the bathroom. I whip my junk out and start peeing. He whips his out and starts peeing. Everything's copacetic. Everything's cool. Wonderful kosher. He stands over and he sees my junk. Oh my, I'm sorry, Daddy, I didn't mean to look. I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, whoa. Who gave you shame? Like, you shouldn't have shame. You're 4 years old. You're way too young for that shit. And you're peeing all over the place, man. Put some hands on that cock and get this done. I don't want Mommy to hear that. Hey, Mommy, Daddy told me to put my hands on it. No, that's going to take like an hour to explain. So I hurry up and backpedal. am I going to say? It's a guy to look at his PB. That's not something I need. Yeah, no. So right back to some more. Dad's PB ain't gonna hurt you. Shit. And I know that's gonna wind me up in prison. You know, I'm gonna wind up in prison hearing that over and over again. Big Daddy PB ain't gonna hurt you. Big Daddy PB ain't gonna hurt you. And that scares me. Yeah. But I'm trying to teach them right because I don't want them to grow up. I don't want them growing up the way I did, because I was just kind of ill-informed, naive, I guess a little bit. I made people uncomfortable without even thinking about it. And since then, I still make people uncomfortable. But now I actually enjoy it. I really love making people uncomfortable. There's a lady at the gas station, every once in a while, I go, hey, have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend. Every time I go, have a nice weekend. I always tell her, have a nice 3 weeks. Because I'm fucking generous. What a small, allotted amount of time, But have a nice weekend. That's 3 days. Pops. 3 days. What am I going to do with 3 days? Have a nice 3 weeks. That's nice, right? That's a great big amount of time. But she's thinking, what does he mean by that? Is he coming back? Yeah, like I'm some clairvoyant. I know something's going to happen. Nostradamus, Yeah, in a button-up shirt. And I don't know, I just made that button-up shirt part. Pretty proud. And then there's that other thing. A lot of people will do they'll say, if you know what I mean, right after a sentence, to make it perverted. They'll say something, blah, 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 if you know what I mean. And then it's perverted, it's messed up. But I like to take that phrase and put it behind something that's already perverted. Then they don't know what the hell to think. I just rape the chimpanzee. If you know what I mean. What does he mean? What could be worse than raping a chimpanzee? I have to go home now. God damn it. Have I thanked enough people? I thank everybody out here and I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself so much. I don't know. I should probably just end on that applause and just thank you again.
Steve Big Man, the guy we all came to see. Fuck yeah. By the way, I just raised chimpanzee is a sales term. That has an industry term, if you know what I mean. Alright, thanks a lot for coming out, guys. I hope you did tip the bartender because she's seriously on another level. Oh my god, if you haven't had 2 of these gummy bear things, you're not anywhere near as drunk as I am. But you should work on it. I hope you had a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing, I believe, a monthly show here. I think it's going to be on Tuesday. So do like the Facebook page, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks a lot, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of fun to write.
Yeah. Hey, we're all really glad you're here. Seriously. Really glad you're here. Every one of us.
Texted me like Austin. Consider you an Austin.
That was it. It was fun. Did you have fun? Good. Good. And that was fun.
Oh my god.
Classic dragon.
That was such a fun show.
No,
Yeah, speaking.
there is some.
I have a video up on my page. Oh shit, I got a shot on it. Yeah, Monk House.
That's a good level. Okay, I was thinking about this earlier tonight. Is
But I know
what's weird about